Are you just a little bit lit? Just like a teeny tiny amount, or?
Nah, I mean, I just had a little, but no.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, my first question is always, except for you, because it was about your favorite cookie, is always like, how did you get into TikTok? Give us your background. How'd you get into live streaming, content creation, all of that?
Hey, Liddy, appreciate the follow. How'd I get into TikTok? So, TikTok was actually Musically at first, and I think I was on here when it was Musically. Pretty sure, yeah. So, but then I got up to like 10,000 followers. I didn't do nothing until COVID hit. Yeah, that's when COVID hit. I got real like bored and stuff, so I wanted to like make a bunch of different like content, really take TikTok serious. I started seeing the For You page, the videos, the trends started to seem like lit to me. So I was like, let me start, doing the shit. And I don't know, it just took off.
Okay. Did you start on Vine before?
Yes, and then I got into live streams like in 2022. That's when I started live streaming.
Okay. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Cool.
That was after I got done with the Wizards.
Okay. The Wizards?
Yeah, the NBA Washington Wizards. I was on the hip hop dance team.
Hip hop dance team, that's cool. That's really cool.
It was fun.
Was that how you got the gig on Wildin' Out?
No, I got on Wild Out before that.
How did you get that?
They emailed me a year after I graduated high school.
Okay, were you posting
The
videos?
audition.
Were you posting videos and that's like why, or like how'd they know of you in the first place?
Yeah, I got discovered by Nick, in 2015 from my dancing.
Okay, like from Vines or like from what?
Yeah, from Vines, Instagram videos, Twitter clips, like stuff like that. Like that went off, went viral.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when did you do like the big green tractor video? What year?
That was 2016.
Okay, so is that how they found you? Because that's like your biggest video, right?
Pretty much, yeah. That was the breakout video. Yeah, that was actually the #1 breakout video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was how they. It could have been other videos that they discovered me though, because I didn't have just only one viral clip. I had like a bunch that went like crazy.
When you were younger, did you think this is what you were gonna do? What you were gonna get into?
Yeah.
Really?
Somebody's coming in, but I'm doing an interview currently right now. So yeah, we're not battling. I'll be battling, I don't know, after the interview. But I mean, feel free to stay if you would like. But yeah.
So when is the interview over? Like, when's the reservation?
Not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But just to let you know. Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, so you'll be on? Be nice to Sarah, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Of course.
Have a good one.
Maybe turn off your invites. I don't know. Okay, so big green tractor took off. You think that might be the reason that you got the Wildin' Out?
No, that's not the reason I got Wildin' Out. I got Wildin' Out from being like just me, like my confidence, my personality, how I treated people around me. That's what they liked about me to keep me around. And they love how I was so uplifting everyone's spirit, like in the room, not just the cast members, the producers, And on top of that, they did find me funny. So they didn't think that I was just not funny, because if that was the case, I wouldn't have lasted 9 seasons as a cast member.
Yeah, that's insane, actually. 9 seasons is crazy.
Yeah. And
So,
then,
okay, no, but when you were like a little kid, like when you were just a baby young swag, like what did you think you were gonna do? Did you want to be like an astronaut or something, or like did you actually want to go into dancing? Like,
Yeah, it was both. It was basketball first, and then once I realized I was too short, but I had the skills of a basketball player that I could be in the NBA. I've had the confidence. I mean, I had the jump shot, I had all the handles, everything. So it's like, you know, I just went into dancing. I figured that that was actually my calling.
cool. Okay, so speaking of basketball, you played a game with my ex.
Yeah, I love it. I beat him 11-0.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask who won.
Yeah, I won 11-0. Yeah. Yeah, we had $1,000 on the line. We shook on it, didn't get my money, but it's all good.
So he never paid you the $1,000.
Nah, but crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it at least? Did you have fun? At
Yeah,
least.
it was lit. I mean, I whooped his ass. You know, it was 1,000 people in the live at least. So I didn't get the $1,000, but 1,000 people saw me whoop his ass
Yeah.
11-0. So
It's
yeah,
real.
11-0.
Okay. So you've been on the F app a lot too, right?
Correct.
So were you like paid to go over there? Like, did somebody from the app like pay you, or like you just
Nah.
wanted to go over there?
Yeah, I just went on my own.
Do you think other bigger creators ever got paid by anyone?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't.
All right. Okay. Um. Cool. What about your music? Like you've made a few songs here and there. How'd you get into that initially?
My mom's a really good singer, and she always get called to do weddings, sing at weddings. She also sings in the choir currently, and I was in the choir my whole entire life, from all the way, well, as a kid, you know, all the way to my teenager years until I was like 15. And then, yeah, I got into music after, like in 2016.
Okay. What's your favorite song and what's your least favorite song that you've made?
That I've made, my favorite song. It's a lot of them. I love all my music, you know, because I feel like everything that I make is beautiful. Like I don't tear down my own craft. Like I know my shit's like hard. So, I mean, Fall in Love, you know, that one, I still actually really do love that one. That was the first song I ever recorded in the studio, was Fall in Love. That was the first song that I get signed to.
That was a good one for
Probably the least favorite was the one with Jano. Got to be the least favorite. Yeah, probably.
Which one? What is that? Which one?
Nah, that joint hit. No, I fuck with him. That joint hit. You can't. Nah. I wouldn't say that. Let me see. I have to go into my. I mean, I got it all right here. Let me see. From my top songs, least favorite that I might have maybe put out. I want to say it probably was one of the features that I did though. Like, it wasn't nothing that I really have a least of mine. I don't know, because all of it was my favorite.
Okay, rate Flamingo from 1 to 10.
Oh, that's definitely probably, to me, I give it a 9, but a lot of people like in the like that culture, they give it like broke my scale, like they love it.
Okay.
I give it a 9.
Cool. So I've seen you drink here and there, like you drink your water sometimes. Like I used to watch you like stay on live for like hours, just like you know what I mean? Like has that changed for you at all? Like do you still like what's your relationship with it now? I don't know.
My relationship with what, alcohol?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I don't drink like that. I never really drink like that. Even on live, I only did that like a few times for the entertainment. I'd never still ever drink like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you never like think that you got too deep into it?
Hell no. Hell
Okay,
no.
that's
4 days,
good.
4 days in a you would you say 4 days in a row and that would be it out of a whole year is getting into it? No. That's
Yeah,
like having fun. That's like a little mini vacation on like whenever people go to vacation and you go on a 5 day vacation and you're drinking every day, it's the same shit. When that's like, oh, this a weekend, I'm choosing to do this weekend, I'm going to like drink on live though. I'm gonna stream on live and drink with my fam. It's the
yeah,
same shit. Y'all only see 4 days and think like, oh, you're drinking every day. No, because when I'm getting on live, I'm sober, and then you see that. So that's like, it doesn't make sense.
yeah. I only really saw you do that like one or two times, anyways. But it
Yeah.
was a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie. When I did see it, I was like, "Damn, he's going hard." But yeah,
Nah, I just was turning up on the live.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What
Mhm.
about like, what about your personal life right now? Like, any love interests, or are you just chilling?
Nah, I'm not really like dating at the moment. I'm like done with like, dating. I'm just, keeping it cordial with people. I got my relationships, with, friends that I have, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not talking to anybody on the low?
Nah.
I
Nah,
feel
if
like
I'm
if
talking to
you were,
somebody, I'm talking to somebody. I don't talk to people on the low and shit like that. Like if I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking to somebody and I like to be loud and clear on that. But, it don't have to be anybody business on who I'm talking to, but I'll still make it, loud and clear that I'm talking to someone.
that's valid. That's actually
Yeah.
valid. Somebody said they think you should propose to Nicole Brees.
Nah. Nah.
No?
Nah. Nah, I mean the internet, like that's funny. Like I'm more of an in-person type of, guy. Like I gotta get the vibe in person. I gotta meet you in person, and like a good amount of times, not just like once or twice. That's not enough for me. Like I don't care how attractive you are or how you are, like through the internet. Like that ain't shit to me at all. Like I got to have that in person, and
No,
I
for
really
sure.
respect quality time.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. Um,
Yeah. So
it's like you can't even like touch them either. So it's like you don't even honestly exist. Like, you know what I
yeah. So yeah.
mean? I can't bond with you at all. Um, okay, you and Jordy, you guys dated for like a few years, right?
We have 4 years.
4 years. Yeah. Somebody in my chat even thought you guys were married at one point.
No, I had got her a promise ring. Year two. Yeah, I had got her a promise ring, so maybe that might have been why people were confused. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was a promise ring.
Yeah. Um, so why did you guys break up? Then?
Um, I mean that's between me and Jordy. Like I said, she has her say, I have my say, but things just it didn't really work out.
Yeah. Is it like just
But we're
compatibility?
still good. It wasn't no bad ending. Like I never like we're still good.
Okay, so you guys are cordial.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. So like when's the last time you guys talked?
Probably like last week.
Really? Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. If you were in a relationship with somebody though, you would tell the internet, you wouldn't like hide that. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Um cool. So when I Googled you, dude, hold on, I need to show when I looked you up on the internet, on Google, this is literally the first question, and I did this on purpose, okay? The first question that popped up is Young Swag a female, bro? Like, excuse me? Tell me why that's the first thing that popped up on the internet, bro?
because of streaming. Everybody, with all the creators, like, trolling. And I guess saying that, I don't know. Maybe that's people go to Google and actually look that shit up because they're trying to figure it out.
Oh, because you have a twin sister?
No, I don't have no twins. We're not twins. My mom just got really strong genes. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I know you have two sisters and one brother, right?
Yep. I'm the oldest.
Yeah, I mean, what is that like? Like, or I guess what was that like growing up in like a bigger household? I had one brother, so.
Um, so it was like everybody bumping heads all in the beginning and being separated as siblings and then really figuring out what it is to love one another and then coming together and closer and really bonding the relationship between a brother and sister.
Okay, yeah. Were you guys kind of like all taking care of each other all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what happens in bigger families.
Mm-hmm.
So, you grew up playing basketball in high school. Like, did you do any other extracurricular things growing up?
Played soccer, played football too. Played a little bit of t-ball growing up.
Yeah, cool. Are you the most successful sibling in your family?
Everybody is successful. My mom just became a doctor, literally, so that is very successful as well. So shout out to my mom. But
That's
yeah,
so
she went back.
cool.
She went back to school in her mid 30s and went and made it happen. So it's like I made my dreams come true, and then she made her dreams come true right after. So
That's so
yeah,
sick.
everybody, and now my little brother is next. He's trying to get into acting school and all that, but she's doing really good and everything on. So yeah.
That's really cool. Wow, your family's like actually amazing.
Yeah.
Um, so besides TikTok, what other platforms do you monetize on? Obviously, like the F app, but like any other passive incomes or anything else that you do?
Yeah. I do my stocks, and like I said, I'm dabbing into real estate. Yeah. Music comes in, everything. I got my royalties and all that, so
Yeah.
residual income, like all that.
Yeah, Google says your net worth is 5 mil.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
I mean, hey, I'm not saying everything's accurate. I'm not saying anything, just if that's what you want to go with it.
You seem smart with your money. Like I literally watched a video of you like yelling at Young Rum's dad
Yeah.
about like teaching him like good skills with money, like his kid,
Yeah.
because of like $100,000 on taxes or some shit that he had to pay, and like yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. I feel like you're good. I mean, you're 26, so you must you must have learned it somewhere. Like I don't know,
Yeah, I
unless
learned it from my
you're a big
dad. I
faker.
learned it from my dad, my grandfather, and my own self doing my own due diligence on YouTube. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so like you have a lot of investments. Obviously, like equity in housing is really smart too. So
Hmm.
yeah, and you have enough like liquid to just drop 100K on taxes.
Hmm.
Good shit, man. That's awesome. Yeah, then the internet's probably like accurate then. Okay, who all have you collabed with on TikTok?
What you mean, like, as far as.
Just like videos, anything. I don't know, collabs, whatever.
Mm, nah, I don't. I didn't really like collab with anybody as far as on TikTok. Like, nah. I met some people from TikTok. Like, I met Bubba, met Red. But I didn't like really collab.
How are you in red on like I don't know what terms you guys are on.
Cordial. I'm not really. I don't have a problem with them.
Do you do you still battle with him?
Yeah, we just did a couple battles not too long ago.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a video of him like saying I don't fuck with swag.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
he just battled her not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Big Keen?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't like I said, I don't have no problem with these guys. I don't really like collab with them. I look at them as what is it? Just work, business. I just look at them as business. Like I'm not really, friends with these cats. I don't really allow them in my circle. Like you wouldn't see me invite them to my house and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I might be in their city, might hang out with them, but they're just coworkers. They're
Yeah.
not that. It's like yeah, I might hang out with you in your city, but I won't allow you to come at my house in my city,
Yeah, but like as coworkers, like
even as coworkers.
how do you feel about them like as coworkers though?
They're great. They're good. I mean, I do. They're great business with them. So, I mean, yeah. I feel like it's good battles when I battle them. I mean, it's hilarious. The views go up. We, turn up. So it's like it
Yeah.
is what it is. It's all organic. It's all natural. It's not like it's all planned because I don't know them. Like it's like I don't have that real relationship with them to be like, yo, that's like my boy. Like I really fuck with you. Like because if that was the case, then like it would be way more like than that. Like Red
So,
would have been to my house before. I would have been to Red house before.
uh-huh. So
Type
you
shit.
never call them up and you're like, let's do these battles today and do this and this and this. That never happened.
Yeah, that's business. That's called setting up a battle, but that's all it is. That's just business.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is an interview because that's like when you're a smart businessman, when you know that it's great entertainment when you log on live, you don't want to get on live and just battle a random person. That's going to be boring entertainment. I'm going to have to do all the entertainment because nobody's caring about this person I'm battling. So you have to make sure you start your day or start your live stream with a good battle, so I would pay attention to who I would have good entertaining battles with. They're
Yeah.
available. Yes, I would do that, but that's all that would be. Yo, you available
Gotcha.
to battle at this time? Oh, okay. Not this time. Okay, bet. What time? 4 o'clock. Bet. All right. So that's it.
Yeah, but you gotta talk about other things too, right? You gotta like
No, no. We just go with the flow. Just get on live and just do that shit.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Because I
okay.
don't care what they want to do. Like, I just go in with my own thing. Like, I do my own thing regardless. Like, I'm going into live stream wanting to dance, wanting to rap, wanting to talk shit, wanting to wild out on my co hosts, like, regardless of what y'all are talking about. So it's
Mhm.
like, I don't even care what they got to say or anything like that. Like, I'm already cooking up. Like, I already been doing Wild and Out for so long. So I'm already treating it like I'm on Wild and Out already. Like, who the fuck is this on my screen
Yeah.
when I'm battling?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like you got a little defensive with that because it's like I don't think anyone would judge you for like talking on the phone with co-hosts out of live. You know what I mean? It's not like we're all like sitting here like, oh, this is all 100% legit. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. Like
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if maybe that's what you might do, but nah, that's not.
I've
I don't
seen
know
other
what's your
people
point.
do it. You
Oh
know?
yeah, okay. Well then that's other people. Like, that can't be me. Like I do my own shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. What about like with your supporters? You ever like DM them and you're like,
yeah. I
come
DM them all the time. Yeah.
and you're like, hey, come send me a lion.
Nah, never ever ask them to come send me shit. I just DM them to check on their mental.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You
They
think
all
like,
can vouch. They all can vouch. They all have screenshots. They all have screenshots of me never ever asking them to, yo, come drop lines, come do this, come drop unis.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they all can vouch. Like people have DM me, yo, swag. I'm such a big fan of you. I love like your live streams, and I'm like appreciate it. Like that's it. That's good. Like a lot of people, like even that acknowledgement, like that alone, people, they love that. She interviews streamers, y'all.
Yeah. It's my content. This is my content.
Yeah.
Um, okay, okay. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna name some names, and people in the chat, go ahead and name people's names too. Anyone that you've been associated with, and just give me your opinion. That's all I want. Um, so Young Rum's dad.
Young Rum's dad. I feel like he's cool. I
Okay.
mean, it was a little moment like everybody, that I come across, I get into moments with, but that like I don't ever hold on to grudges in like TikTok like battles, like it's just a battle and shit like that. So I mean, Young Rum's dad, I mean, he still did a great job with getting Young Rum off of whatever the fuck he was doing to be on TikTok and still, be successful on TikTok. So that's a
Yeah,
W move to do that as a father.
it is pretty cool to like see the older generation like supporting the younger generation when it comes to this stuff because I feel like a lot of older generations think this is like complete trash and not even a job and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. Dawson,
Who?
Dawson,
Dawson.
Dawson.
Dawson, like the Dawson dude that
Yeah, the
battle. Oh,
Dawson.
okay, yeah, nah, he's cool. I met him before, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, he reminds me of Johnny Bravo. Yeah, so I mean, I always call him Johnny Bravo all the time. So,
Okay, okay. The Island Boys.
uh, I mean, man, I just see a whole bunch of shit on them all the time. Not really a huge fan of the Island Boys at all, So, I mean, but
Just because of the things you see about them. I feel like you guys have talked, right? Like I've seen you battle before.
yeah, like I said, coworkers, those guys do not have my number. They will not be allowed to come to my house. I do not like that is just coworkers.
Why do you not like them?
It's not that I don't like people. It's not that I don't like them. It's just strictly business. It's just certain people that have certain energy towards you. I'm big on energy and I'm spiritually connected. So therefore, like whenever we come across in battle, how is it that I can battle such and such and have such good vibes and good battles with them, but then when I always battle you, it's always headbutt, toxic, this, that, and the third. So clearly, it's just I figured it'd be a lot of jealousy and stuff like that, and I know it is because I know how talented I am, and other people when they don't have talent and they're just doing too much for clout. So.
Yeah, a lot of people hate people because they're successful.
Yeah, so when I see all that, I just pay attention. I pay attention to everything. Like I don't hold on to shit. I don't have a problem. I will never want to do anything to harm these cats because I don't have the time of day to even care to want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm focused on the money and other shit, so
Yeah,
why just focus on people that don't matter?
yeah, I fuck with it. Jeffree Star.
It's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with him. I mean, that we got off one time on the TikTok. Like I said, everything that I do is all within like my wild and out banter, and it's not even banter with me because it's real life jokes and shit like so. But whatever you want to call it, banter or whatever they want to say, everyone new word they want to say. But
Yeah.
yeah, so me just doing my shit. We got into it. Yeah, but then it got lifted before, and then like me and Jeffrey, we battled in a four-way before. Yeah, it's
Okay.
cool. Got a lot of
Um.
personality.
Yeah. Do you feel like banter ever is like taken too far on here?
Yeah, I feel like people just, I guess like I don't know, they banter when they want to try too hard. That's what I say. I don't banter like I really do this shit. Like I've been wilding out, so like for years. So it's like it's not really banter with me. And when I get the energy of it's like hate and jealousy, that's when I can like turn it up a notch and really cook people. So then it gets like that.
Yeah. Okay. Um. What about Barb's?
Um, I mean. She's an interesting person. I never understood her whole thing of following me around, dropping millions of diamonds on my head week after week on Red TV. When we would battle to ice my chats out. But I don't know. I don't know. But then she comes to battle. Wants to battle one time and all that and the third. But
Hmm.
I don't know. They're cool. It is what it is. They're all just interesting people to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you kind of already talked about Red TV, but I guess yeah, just Red TV.
Yeah, that's just red.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
DNA.
DNA solid. I like DNA. He's one of my favorite. I fuck with him off the app too. Like we got an actual good personal relationship that people like it's like so crazy how me and him don't battle like at all really and like but our relationship is so strong off the app. You would think we battle every day. So it's like people that don't know that and see that like it's like it just you don't have to battle to have like a relationship too. Like I feel like some people be using people to battle because they don't have nobody to battle and it only benefits them. So they really don't have a real friendship or relationship with you. It's because they're just using you to battle because it helps them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bubba the Boss.
Bubba's solid. I fuck with Bubba. Bubba, he got great energy. I met Bubba in person. Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
We had our, ups and downs and shit like that. I don't battle him either. But yeah, he's cool. I think he's funny.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy's cool, funny. I don't really talk to him that much.
I saw a video of you like saying that you beat him in a rap battle.
um, nah. It was a bunch of when I was battling him. When he first got on TikTok, like first started streaming on TikTok, and I first started doing the gingerbread. It was thousands of people in my live and thousands of people in his live, and then like I was already gingerbread rapping. So then he tried to start rapping. And then like the comments, it was so many people, so the comments just started flooding. Like, damn, a lot of gingerbread out rapping Soldier Boy, gingerbread out rapping so it just
Wow.
yeah, so that's how that shit did it. The
Why do
comments
you
said
do
that,
the
not me.
gingerbread man? And like I've seen you do the pickle guy too, but why the gingerbread man? Like
I mean, I think it's the funniest and it's the most different. Like I said, I can like I've done so much. I rap off the screen like this. Like it's like it doesn't. I just feel like to be different and thinking outside the box. Like
yeah.
the only like nobody
Do
sees it.
something creative. It's so oversaturated already. Like
Yeah, nobody seen a rapping gingerbread that can actually make hits. Like I was like that. So I'm gonna do the songs, but like do it in a funny way and a clever way to incorporate like the team to get the team over there to try to start shooting or whatever, like different type of stuff to make like the live battle fun versus boring. Shit
yeah,
for like everybody.
it's
Yeah,
entertainment for sure.
yeah.
Okay, well, what's your plan? Like, what do you want? Like, what are you gonna do I mean, you don't really need clearly if your net worth is that high, you don't really need too much. But like, what is your plan going forward? If TikTok is banned, if it doesn't really, like, what do you want to do in the next 5 years?
Like I said, I got into streaming in 2022. I fell in love with the stream because I realized it's deeper than just money wise. Like this isn't like a money focus. Like it became of people really DMing me, telling me how much I changed their lives and saved their lives. Like some people, getting ready to, commit, and do that. But with my gingerbread and all that, and saving lives. So I'm like, wow, just my personality, my energy, and everything. And then like even with Wild and Out, saying that about me, I just feel like, my purpose, like I said, purpose of being like in people faces and uplifting, and streaming and stuff like that. I just if I have the opportunity to stream on a free platform, like it doesn't cost me to stream on TikTok. It doesn't cost me to stream on Favorite It. So therefore, I can take advantage of the platforms that people follow me on and do that. So I would just, treat it as Vine, like they did Vine. I started on Vine, and when they took Vine, I moved everybody to my Instagram. And you know what I mean? So it's the same thing here. Like, it's no different. Like, you don't just quit or give up. Like, it's always streaming is always going to be there. It's just how serious it really is to you as a streamer. Like, before, it wasn't really that serious to me. We just get on here and there, blah, whatever. But like now, like I said, I'm more taking it in depth of building a community that can go like more longevity, like merchandise and stuff like that. Like it's deeper than just streaming
Yeah.
and getting diamonds.
Hmm.
Doing meet and greets, like shows, like I'm actually gonna like, put effort in like meeting my base and like making it more of a deeper connection, like versus, them just having it just the internet type of thing.
Yeah. Cool. I like it.
So yeah, I would just move them all to the F where I normally be, and just go over there and really like I said, take with that one. That's the platform. Like I mean, I looked into Twitch and all that. I mean, it's cool. I might eventually get into like a setup of having one of those, but like I don't know. I still like the whole F vibe and stuff like how the TikTok and all that is like really like that.
Yeah. So you're gonna keep streaming regardless, basically.
Yeah, of course, definitely. While I'm in my 20s, definitely. Like I'm only 26. Like I mean, this is lit. I love it. I have the energy. I feel like I be damn near making people want to get up off their feet. That's in their mid 30s, and they need to see a guy like me or energized and shit like that. They maybe get up and be like, man, let me get my day started. This motherfucker crazy. He pushing 30, damn near hopping like an Easter bunny. So,
26 is not pushing 30.
well, that's why I said damn near. But
Okay.
yes, that's why I said damn near. You know what I mean? I just turned 26 in February.
Yeah, no, you're not pushing 30 at all, but it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, 27, I'll be there.
Oh
But yeah,
god. Stop. Um, cool.
what's up, big dog?
So, okay, I just want to revisit like one thing. So like, and you don't have to tell us like why you and Jordy broke up, but I do remember like some pretty crazy shit happening at the end there. And like I think she did talk about it on social media too, so it's not like a secret, you know.
What?
Well, just like the way that everything kind of like happened when you
Yeah.
kicked her out and stuff.
Um, I didn't necessarily kick her out. I mean, I had to put her out of my house, but a 90 day. Um, I gave her a 90-day option to stay while she was living here. But then um that contract was violated, so therefore I shortened the contract because there was a other option for her to live at, so therefore it's like you don't need to stay at my house, you could go live with your sister,
Hmm.
which is
Yeah, but like
respectful because it's my
the
house.
way that she left
You
was
said
like,
what?
but like the way that she left, right?
No, there was no way that she left. The way that she left was okay.
You didn't like chuck a bunch of her clothes in the garage.
No, chuck a bunch of her clothes. I laid everything out in the garage for her to come, and then I helped her move everything from the garage to the van. So if you ask me, that's actually respectful to place all her stuff like cleanly on top of stuff. It's not like I just threw it on the garage floor. I made sure I laid a blanket and trash bags down and placed all her stuff on top of that. So if I'm getting all her belongings and putting it in one place, if she has so much stuff, where else am I going to put it at?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, correct. So when she came, everything was in the garage. So
Hmm.
yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't thrown all over the place. Stuff was neatly placed and stuff like that. A lot of females may be dramatic and try to say this, that, and the third. I mean, I took pictures of it when I like, did that, but at the
Okay.
same time, yes, like I said, when you when you are disrespected in your own household, you are feel free to do whatever you want. I could have threw all her shit out on the garage dirty as hell if I really wanted to, but I didn't do that. I respectfully laid a blanket down and made sure all her belongings were neatly placed and stuff. I mean, maybe some stuff were like not like as she might have wanted it. Maybe be like, oh dang, why is my shoe on top of a pot? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just getting your shit out. Like, I don't have to wear as long as like it ain't like it ain't like I made sure like stuff was placed in like areas where nothing got damaged.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's all that should matter.
When you did do that, were you drinking?
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't drink at all actually during the breakup. That didn't make me drink. I don't like turn to alcohol to solve my problems. I never
That
turned to
night, though, like that specific night.
no, that specific night, like anything, like even like after that, like in general, like I don't even during deaths and stuff, like I don't turn to alcohol to like
That's
solve my
good.
problems and stuff
That's
like that.
healthy.
Like I said, I drink when I'm celebrating. Like, it's like a happiness like type of thing for me. It's not like oh I'm down, let me drink.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, that's good. That's healthy. Yeah, I mean, I do remember like we were talking about it being really upset, so it could have like been blown out of proportion too when she was talking about it. But so like there was never any like cheating between you guys, between either of them. Okay, like not even like emotional cheating or anything.
No, me and Jordy stay loyal to each other.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Um, cool. Well, that's kind of what I had. So that was pretty much it. But
Okay, that's 46, about 46 minutes.
hmm yeah.
Mm.
Are you waiting for? Do you want more? I can do more than that.
I don't know how long this interview is. Jimmy and Red kept trying to send a request in here. Let's battle. I don't know you, bro.
Well, I have Jimmy blocked, so
Oh,
yeah.
oh, why?
Um, because because he's like I don't know because of his extracurricular activities that he's done. So
Interesting.
yeah. hmm Yeah. I mean, you know that he cheated on me too, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't know how y'all ended or anything like that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he cheated on me and then like I didn't learn until like a year later after we broke up. So,
oh,
yeah.
oh wow.
hmm
Damn.
Yeah. And it
That
was like it
sucks. Well,
was
that
also
won't happen with me
it
because I'm not that type of guy.
was also a 19-year-old, so
I mean, that's crazy, but it's still legal. So I know you're probably like, oh, Jimmy, you're gross, but yeah,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
yeah, like the gross part is that he did it and then he like just lied to my face, like never told me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, hey, that's the type of guys that you want to deal with. Yeah,
No.
that wasn't really, me and Jordy's issue. Me and Jordy like main issue was that I'm really actually famous for real. Like, I mean, when I go in public, like the way girls and shit like people react, like it is a lot. Like even for like my woman like to be dealing with someone like that, like it could be a lot and you have to be like strong and bold and know how to deal with that type of stuff. So like, the lifestyle that I provided, it might have been fun and stuff like that, but it also could be like very challenging when you meet fans that have no respect and they come up and want to just shake their ass in front of you, come up and want to just grab me and kiss my cheek or come up, and so some people just might not be ready for all that. They might want something regular, and versus they might think they can be with like the fast paced lifestyle and then deal with traveling, and you got to be away for a couple of months and this, that, and the third. Like certain stuff could be challenging and stuff like that. So it's not that, it was like, oh, it was really bad and everything. Like obviously, like we lasted 4 years.
Yeah.
Like that's not like just try. Like it wasn't 4 years of straight toxic and bad relationship. Like we were happy, as well. Like that's why I'm saying we are still good. Like there's nothing bad between me and her. We didn't cheat on each other. It was nothing like bad, crazy that I did. Even during the breakup, like nah, it's just during breakups, that's a very sensitive time for
Yeah.
both parties. So people are going to feel a type of way anyway, no matter what you do. Like, it's a breakup. Like,
Yeah, for sure. It's sensitive as hell. Like, do you guys think
yeah.
you would ever get back together?
I mean, I'm not really focused on going back. Like, if that's the case, it would have to be God really telling me that this is meant to be, and this is it. Like it wouldn't like I don't go based off of like just like, oh, we look so good on social media and
Right.
this was once a thing, like we had 4 years or we had this history. Like I don't care. Like now she's probably a totally different person. I'm a totally different person. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. Like life's and people just change. We outgrow certain stuff. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I'm not really, like I said, I'm not focused
Like,
on
how
even
close of friends
dating.
are you? Like, do you guys talk about like other people that you like talk to and stuff with each other, or like do you guys talk to other people? Like, I don't know.
No, I don't talk to her really like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't talk to her really like that. So
Yeah, I feel like that would be tricky. But that would be like as platonic as you can pretty much get. Uh,
yeah, no, I don't really talk to them. Yeah, nah, I'm not really on that. Like, it's really just random, and it's only if like a question or something.
okay, so is it kind of also like business
It's
oriented?
never me. I don't ever, I'm like I'm not looking. I don't care. Like I'm not really caring. Like really anymore. Like my exes and stuff. Like they're ex for a reason. So I just look at it as like I don't care what they're doing. I don't care who they're with. I don't care who they go on dates with. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
just
that's
doing me. Yeah, I'm just doing me. So I mind my business, and then I may get a random text like, "Ooh," So
at two in the morning.
that's how shit go. That's how shit go. That's life. That's
Yeah,
it, vice versa sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
it
Well,
ain't really nothing like crazy. Like we're not like texting all the time. Like it's not like, oh,
okay.
nah, it's nothing at all.
Yeah, people in my chat think you're mature for 26.
Yeah, I get that a lot, but it's mainly like I said, I really listened to my grandparents, had a lot of talks with my grandparents and parents. Like I really cherish having those spending good quality time with them and actually listening because like I said, you never know when your last day is.
Yeah,
So you really got to spend the times with your actual loved ones and people that choose you versus choosing people that don't really choose you like that, but they choose you a little bit, but they not really there for you how you are there for them. So
yeah.
I really learned, really just learning that, and you got to just really just take it for what it is. And all the people who show you what it is, they're going to show you like true colors of show. Like,
It always comes out. Always.
yep.
Yeah.
That's why even when I'm talking to somebody like relationships, before I even make them my girlfriend or anything, I gotta talk to them and be in the talking stage for at least 5 months
Okay. Yeah.
because I know within 5 months I'm going to see the real you. You might tell me 2 months, you gonna put on a whole front for 2 months. I already know you're gonna be good as hell the first 2 months, but yeah, month 3, month 4, gonna start seeing some shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the honeymoon phase, except it's like the personal mask that you put on to like put your best foot forward.
Before it used to be a year or 2 years of honeymoon, a year or two of honeymoon phase. Now it's like 2 months of honeymoon. Then you get the toxic red flags and all this type of shit that come out within 3 to 4 months. So I just learned that within dating people. So yeah, now I'm just at at 26, I'm at where like I just don't even really want to date. I just want to see who I can be really good friends, with, and only have my benefits with very few. And yeah, when I'm ready to, go ahead and, I find the one that I want to marry, I'm going to, go ahead and buckle down and have a family, you know.
Yeah. Okay, what about, yeah, what about like the way that dating has kind of changed? Like, I feel like Tinder or like dating apps or even just social media in general kind of makes people see one person and then like want to just move on if there's like one little issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's always another
So
thing.
me, I feel like it ain't nothing wrong with communicating with multiple people, but who are you giving your time to as far as like you wanting to really pursue and see where it goes with? Like I feel like you could see a lot of that based off the communication.
Yeah.
Like just based off the community, like that's like number one important is how they communicate. Do they think of you when you first wake up? Can you get a simple good morning text? Like it's like simple stuff like that. If you're not really even like I've had people thinking of me like every day. So I'm like, good morning text is simple. Like that's little stuff. If they can't even be like good morning, or they like can go to their Instagram story and post first before texting you, and different type of shit like that, I pay attention to the like, oh, okay, I'm clearly not that important, hours, blah blah blah. But it's like, okay, everybody has their certain lives going on, but it's just certain stuff I really be paying attention to. So yeah.
No, I like that. And that's your value. Some people would agree, some people would say differently, and like that's their volition, you know? So I
Yeah.
respect it. But cool. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, because I mean my whole thing is, the first thing most humans do when we wake up is go to their phone. You go to your phone. Like you go to your fucking phone, look at your phone. If you look at what time it is or whatever, and okay, and if you have the time to open your phone, click on Instagram, click on this, that, and the third. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But they couldn't think of, but they claim that they want something serious with you, but can't text you good morning when you wake up. You're not that important. I'm trying to tell you, you're really not. Because when I'm really serious about a woman and stuff like that, like I actually get into that mode. I tap into that mode where I actually want to, like I make sure, like let me go on text them good morning. Like I want to make sure I'm there. Text of
Yeah.
the day, start of the day. Even it only like it's just little stuff, Like I'm not saying like, oh, I need a text. It got to be a text right when I text you good morning. Like nah, you could wake up, or you might need some time to get yourself together before you even got it. Before you even send a text out to anybody.
Yeah.
But it's just the thoughts, people.
Yeah. No, I'm on the same wavelength.
Yeah, so like I said, if people, like that's stuff that I really pay attention to, and those are the people that if they, so like if a woman like I'm texting her good morning constantly, but then like I see the energy back is what I'm getting, like 2 or 3 days of consistency that like she's willing to post an Instagram quote, but then I get a good morning text 30 minutes later, or an hour later, 2 hours later. It's like, it's like, okay, I'm the side nigga, or I'm like, I'm clearly not that important, or not at the top of, or whatever, and then it all depends on what you're trying to really do with this person. So if they make it like clear that they're trying to be in something serious, then you need to have that serious like type of mindset.
But what if they're like more like prioritizing business and like making money and like growing
That
themselves?
ain't business and making money to go post an Instagram quote that text you good morning.
Okay, that's valid.
Like if even if a guy did that, like that's like bullshit. Like if they can go to IG and post a quote on their story and then text you like an hour later, that's clearly saying without saying it that Instagram is more important and all the views that's watching my story is more important to me versus texting you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't use Instagram, so like that part doesn't click with me, but I get what you mean. I get the concept.
Yeah.
Um, but like, okay, like let's say it's like TikTok instead, right?
Hmm.
They're posting TikToks and then they're saying good morning. Like,
Same shit, same shit. Social media,
money,
period.
you
If
can
they go to social
monetize
media,
off that.
if you go to if a woman or anything went to social media, period. Like I said, it would depend on where we stand at in the relationship. Like if I just now meeting you, I'm not expecting you to freaking text me back right. Like go to Instagram first and this, that, and the third. But it's like if we got like some time in, this, that, and the third, like couple months in, been talking, FaceTime, and you claim that you want to get serious, but then like, that type of shit, like I said, 2 months, 3 months, you start to see them red flags and signs slip up, it should be cap.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't mind if like you're talking to multiple girls, and by talking, I'm not saying like committed, like I'm not saying like anything, but just like seeing where she goes, kind of. You don't mind other girls doing the same thing, right? Like you're not
Hell
like
nah. If
encouraging.
I if I'm talking to somebody, I don't give a fuck if she talking to another dude or anything because I'm doing the same thing. Like I would want that transparency, and I would want you to go date. Like it's like just as long as you being open and not lying. Like it's like I wouldn't want a girl to lie about how many people you're talking to. I would rather you be honest because I'm gonna tell you you're not the only girl I'm texting. Like yeah, there's other girls I'll text. Do you like it? Okay, cool. You gonna stop texting me? The other one not gonna stop. So I don't care. Like it's not a problem with me because it's like at the same time you gotta respect that dating and talking is two different things. Like when I'm
Yes.
dating someone, then yeah, I'm being loyal and I'm only talking to this person, I'm dating them and stuff. But when I'm like talking, I'm talking to multiple people trying to figure out who I'm really gonna give my time to and who's really worthy of my time. Like it's like you might give this person, you might talk to this person a little bit today, and then like you might not talk to that person in another 3 days.
Yeah. Was that 4 year relationship your longest relationship?
You said what?
Was that 4 year relationship your longest relationship?
Yeah, yeah.
Or like, do you usually date for like a long time, or are you kind of like all over the place with it? Like, was that like your
I was in a 2 year. I got into a serious 2 year relationship in seventh grade, and then eighth grade, and then it ended in ninth grade, freshman year of high school, because the girl was embarrassed on her friends. Like I grew up like in like a yeah, seventh grade. I was in one seventh grade for to like the ninth grade. Like I said, we could have been high school sweethearts, so you don't know. But yeah, seventh to ninth, and then that ended, and then from my ninth grade year to my senior year, I stayed single. So like,
okay?
yeah, so I did like 5 years of being single. Like
Yeah.
after that, like I even did a year single after my senior year of high school, and then that's when I got into the 4 year relationship.
Mhm. Okay, so you've only had like really like two semi-serious relationships then.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
serious real relationships. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's good to have like be single for a certain amount of time. Like I don't think it's good to just be a serial dater. Like I think you do need.
Yeah, no, like I said, I was single for 5 years, and then I
Yeah.
got into the 4 year relationship, and then I took a year, well, not a year, but I took 6 months to myself, and then I got into something for like 8 months, and then like now I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, rate the interview out of 10.
It was cool, valid. Um, yeah,
You don't really okay, listen, your online presence, like you don't have a ton of like dirt. You're not easy to like obviously there was certain things that I know about because of like the history with stuff, but like in general, like you're there's nothing. There's, Nothing. You've done nothing wrong. Like, you're not in drama. You're like, you know what I mean. And everybody's interview is gonna reflect who they are. It's like your interview. You know what I mean. So if I bring up drama or if I bring up this or that, it's because that's about you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, true. Now I see what you're saying. Like it's like not really like any like bad stuff to ask or anything. Like the
yeah,
only thing that really blew up was the stuff with my ex that everyone always asked about and stuff, and that was really the only tea that was like it.
yeah.
But everything else, like no.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because like I said, shout out to my parents. I really do take pride in what they tell me and stuff. So yeah,
that's so cool. I love that. I love that.
yeah.
G Bear says hello and that you're a good dude.
He says what?
Hello and that you're a good dude.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate that.
Do you just want to do one battle, see how it goes, and then we can
Yeah, sure, we can.
let's just do a friendly battle. We don't have to do any toxic shit because I mean you don't have toxic shit online. Like the only toxic that you have is like your banter or whatever.
Yes, like I said, my banter is me. I really do talk my shit. I mean, these certain people really think that they could just get on and play like with you, like they know you. So that's why I be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers don't even know. Like, so don't get on here and think you could play with me like that. So that's why I gotta tap into that mode and show these people that like, you know what I mean? Like shit ain't sweet. So it ain't nothing like that. So
Sarah just said this is the second interview where you've changed my perspective on someone. I'm assuming that's positive. Tira says hi to you.
hello. Yeah, that is definitely definitely like a thing because people definitely have got the wrong perspective
Well,
based off
yeah. I mean, that's
because
like
some it could be
TikTok
some people first
banter.
day in love.
Like TikTok banter is literally negative. But it's all just like fake crap.
It's
It's
just
not real.
it just depends on who you are doing it with because some people can have hate and jealousy behind it, so it could come off a little more aggressive and personal. And then that's when you're on attack mode because you're caught off guard. You don't even know that they're going to do this to you, and there's so many views. You got to clap back, and then now it's hot in the room. So now we're here, and now you got to just go with it because that's what I mean. That's how I look at it as it's not new to me because I've been doing Wild and Out for so long. So it's like the same shit to me almost.
Yeah. Guys, thank you for the roses.
When they're doing it like that. Cause like for me, it's like I realize I don't have to banter. I don't have to talk shit to get support. Like I could get up and just dance my ass off and get mad support. I can get up and just rap my ass off and get mad support. I can
Yeah,
say
because you have
nothing.
talent and you've showcased that in like
I've
these
even got on
places
this
that have made
live
you
and
popular.
said I've even got on live and didn't say a single word and put up 100K diamonds. Like the dude, what's his name? I don't know. He be doing it all the time. Like he doesn't speak and he gets support.
Oh
I mean, it was
yeah, 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 yeah. I know who you're talking
it
about.
was a day I couldn't talk though. Like something was wrong with my voice. Like and I really was trying to save my voice, so I actually didn't talk. And I mean, I did not say a single word. I didn't say thank you. I didn't say nothing. Like I did not speak for 3 hours, and I put up 100K. So I'm him. Yes, I mean, so, hey, it happens. It just, I guess, whatever you do,
Are you gonna win this battle?
probably, I don't know. Um, I mean, this was the interview, so my people, and this is my fourth account. I'm not really
I
on
know
any.
why. No, I forgot that question. Like, why? Okay, first of all, why'd
I
your
got clipped. I got clipped. So yeah. So
so like what happened with the 3 million account? What happened there?
permanently clipped. I don't know why. I can't even see why I got
It
clipped on
didn't
it.
tell you why.
You know, I mean, well, I got so many bannings on it. So
Oh,
that
gotcha.
clip, I got so much, man. It's like even when I would go live and not even say a word. Like some people would get mad because I blocked them, and they would just go around banning me on purpose,
Yeah, that happens to I feel like a lot of
and
people.
I actually would get banned. So
Is this your new main? Like I know you have another one.
no, it's Young Swag Live.
Okay. Okay. Do you feel like your views have changed a lot because of that?
You feel like my what?
Do you feel like your views have changed a lot because of that?
No, I still be getting a lot of views on my other account. I got up to like 600 literally the other day on it yesterday, and
When
put
you're
up 400K diamonds in 4 hours.
when you're being a
Oh,
cookie?
huh?
When you're being a cookie?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Tira, for sure. For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why you say that, Jess? Why? Um,
Oh my god,
that's night.
Sarah, you're so funny.
But okay, yeah. I do appreciate the
Whoa,
interview.
Ash!
Oh, Leah,
Hey, we took your first
Leah, GT
wow.
vibes. Oh,
Get fucking wrecked. Let's go, JK MVP. Ash, oh my gosh, we got 3 gloves. Jennifer, you got a time maker tier. Tappers, modern. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
thank you, Leah. Chat, everybody, make sure you follow Leah in the chat, y'all. GT vibes. Thank you, Natasha, Mama Bear.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other last questions you gotta ask before we go?
I want the chat. Like, guys, do you have any questions for him? Do you have any questions? Yeah, it was a really solid interview because he's a solid dude. Like, it's easy when it's like they don't have. Oh my gosh, Tierra loves you.
Mm.
Do you know Tierra?
Do I know who?
Tierra.
Tara?
My number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she.
Yeah, she's cool. She would be in my live all the time. She's hilarious. Yeah.
Ask him what's up with Ansley.
No. Like I said, I mean, certain people might be attractive, but that's just all it is. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the type of person that jump. Like, I don't know. Like, if I really want someone, like, I'm going to want to, like, pursue it. Like, I'm going to show them, like, even if they not even, like, even in tune with me like that, like I would still want to like at least try to show some type of thing. So it's like,
Somebody said, did you ask him about his sister streaming?
did you ask me about what?
Your sister's streaming?
What about them?
I mean, are they streaming? Are they successful?
Yeah, they're streaming. Yeah, I told them to get on stream. I put a lot of people on to streaming, like in general.
So they're doing good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys? I feel like that's.
Might be. If you think you got everything for your interview, you know, of your little clips.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm good. Well, thanks for doing this, man. Thanks for taking your time out of your day to do this.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you.
Yep.
Oh wait, somebody said, have you met Matt Rife?
Have I met Matt Rife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is he cool in person?
He's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'll see you later, dude. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.